It's late. I've tried to do this, excuse me, recording 4 different times, and for some reason, YouTube will not let me download it. While Fabe was doing her live, I was in the middle of recording. I was sharing again the information, the books, the knowledge that I have studied on. I did take offense and the words spoken by Olivia. Like I said, I do have respect for my elders, but I'm older than Miss Olivia. I am backing away from doing videos. I was never a vlogger. I never signed up with Google. My original page, I took the red pill. Please go over there along with this page, because there's information over there that they will not allow me to put on this page. But please go over to I took the red pill, or I swallowed the red pill. Hit videos, and that information will come out to you. I've shared this information once before. I participated in a live call-in on Olivia's channel. And this subject was racism within the black community. I've listened to her before, and I've never heard her rant and rave. Kwani did an excellent job in trying to calm her down so she could hear what I had to say. Because in the background, Miss Olivia was cursing me out and telling me she was going to hang up the phone on me. I'm sorry, I call her Miss Olivia again. I'm her elder. These are what I showed to those that followed me on my back page, which is the one I was using on Firebase. See, it's got to be some type of connection, because I wasn't even on YouTube. I was making a video, and notification came down that Firebase was on, and it came late, because I got in on the ass end of the conversation. What I wanted to say is that, Rita, what you said today, I got so much respect for you. So much respect for you. Because you put everything into perspective when you said that Fabe is winning. And the reason that she's winning is because it was ordained for her to win. And when anything is ordained by the Most High, no man, no woman can come and take it from you. And that's how I found out about the conversation that tried to happen between Olivia and Fabe. So after watching you, I went over to Fabe's channel, and I heard those words, and I heard Olivia backpedaling. I didn't hear her give anything but to downgrade the people that she says that she loves. She needed to have the dictionary next to her so she could look up the word remedial. See, there are things people call educated fools. And she's talking from the top of her head, because I've yet to see anything but a picture of Martin Luther King and her couch. So her platform consists of you listen, you obey, and everything I say, do not try to come in and dispute anything I'm saying. Because if you do, I'm going to block you. Which is kind of similar to Club Chat. Do as I say, listen to me, and if you don't, I'm going to block you. That's the most immature thing I have ever seen from someone that is almost my age. Now, Miss Olivia, I gave you a challenge. I asked you to debunk me. See, this is a third of the books I have. A third. And I have read them all before I decided to be a Muslim. I read the Bible. I read the Kabbalah, D. Ramsey. I read the Torah. I read the Quran. I practiced Buddhism. I practiced Hare Krishna. And when I felt comfortable with a religion that I could relate to, that's when I decided to change my ways, the way I speak to people, the way that I approach people, the words that I use, the respect that I have for not only my elders, but my ancestors. Even though I do not agree with what Tracy spoke on when she spoke on Phi Beta, and she spoke on her daughter and her deceased child. When I was getting off of YouTube last night, she was on there crying because she said she lost her nephew who got shot. And I did a condolences video to her. But D. Ramsey, let me correct you. The Kabbalah is not used in the Jewish religion unless it's used in a negative way. Say that again. The Kabbalah is a form of what the Jews, who are the Zionists, who are the original black man, do not practice the use of the Kabbalah. And to prove my point, I have the Torah here, written in both Hebrew and in English. I want you all to go over to my other channel, because I did a whole thing on the Torah, and it was addressed to Leo the Lioness. I can't connect both accounts. I don't even want to go through bothering my son to show me how to connect both accounts. But the information is there. For you to sit up and talk about 7 stars and call her all those names and to say you have no empathy for the grown woman that she is, you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. Because now you want to be the judge, the psychiatrist. You don't know what that woman has gone through. And whoever exposed her information is wrong. It's very wrong. Every time Fabe has a call in, at least 80% of female vloggers are in her live chat, which shows that there is female empowerment. And kudos to you, 7 stars, for calling in. But to say that you don't want any of Fabe's subscribers, why? You have wisdom to give out. Your voice needs to be heard. But we don't all have to be black bitches. We don't all have to be bitches. What they did to you, I can't even find words to put it in. But I'm asking this again as a challenge to Miss Olivia. I'm sorry, Olivia, because I want you to call me Miss Red Pill. I want you to rebuke anything I said. Anything. And if I'm wrong, I am woman enough to say, I am sorry. I've done it before. Check my videos. But maybe I'm too remedial for you to even look at the information that I'm trying to spread out, so we can know thyself. We can know thyself. I showed you indentured slavery. I told you that every black person that came here was not a slave. I showed you pictures. Since everybody wants to jump on a bandwagon that Mexicans need to go home, Enrique Diaz was a great revolutionary for black people. Francis Dominique Toussaint Louverture. If it wasn't for him, you wouldn't be living down south. Because they told you it was the Louisiana Purchase. No, honey. It stretched from Louisiana all the way to Texas. But see, those Haitians, them Geechees, they were determined not to be indoctrinated. They were determined not to sit here and be slaves. So they fought, and they fought, and they fought. This man only had 3,000 soldiers that was able to kick the French's ass, to the point that the French gave up and sold all those states to the United States. Had the French won, you people living in the South would be a province of France. You want to know how black people tear one another up? See this man right here? W.E.B. Du Bois. You see this man right here? A. Philip Randolph. Martin Luther King. Amongst all your Jesse Jackson. They were all in the Boule. Each and every one of them were in the Boule. Again, I'm waiting to be debunked. I know I'm not going to get an apology out of you because you're a narcissist. I will never get an apology out of you. Never be told, I'm sorry. This book is a book written by a young black man. And what do you see right there? That Boule sign. Guess you didn't take time to watch Steve Conley and the Boule and how they meet every other year in Memphis, and they make the decision on what the black community gets, how they're going to be treated. See, they're the 1%ers of the blacks. So we do hurt one another. We're one another's detriment to ourselves. I'm tired. I've done this video 4 times, and for some reason YouTube doesn't want it on here. Either that or the king read my words when I said I am writing a book. And anybody that was in her chat that said we the only ones that deserve to be called nigger, I want you to buy the book that Dick Gregory wrote. And then I want you to sit up and say, I deserve the right to be called a nigger. Don't nobody else have the right. I'm not your nigger. A nigger is an ignorant person, regardless of race. Don't title me a nigger. Don't title me black. I title myself. And I really don't believe in titles. But if I'm going to be true, I am a American African. I'm speaking for myself. My ancestors may have been born here, but the original ancestor came from Africa. Yes, my mother named me, and yes, when I go over to South America, they say my name in their language. If my name was Barbara, it would be whatever it is in their language. We got to stop it, especially black women. I left Club Chat alone. They like living in the dark. Dox me. Again, all you gonna see is all the deeds that my father did. And the foundation was ran out of his pockets. Not anyone donated. So when anyone gets a scholarship, it's from fundraising. He supported McCary. Every year they have a golf tournament. to raise funds for that school. Look up who Spelman College was named after. Spelman College was named after a Rockefeller, one of the sisters. And she also is the one that donated the money for Spelman. So they still indoctrinated you when they opened up HBCUs. And my poor babies in college, they want to belong so bad that they pledge to these Greek fraternities. And the Greeks were the freakiest, most disgusting. They didn't believe in hygiene. They believed in sleeping with animals, bestiality, male servants having sex with them. And we got our young black kids encouraging them to join a fraternity and a sorority that they don't know anything about because we want to belong. Yeah, I got an AKA in my family. I got a Q dog in my family. And when I brought up the boule, oh, they got real quiet. There's an Alpha fraternity house right in Hyde Park. And they are very proud to be in these sorors and fraternities. God forbid somebody makes up one that is an all-black fraternity and not trying to fit in with the Greeks, which is what the boule did. You won't let us in, we gonna start our own. You control your people, we're gonna control our people. I still haven't wrapped my mind around how Frederick Douglass could marry an ex-slave, and when she died, he married a white woman. After seeing all the torture and torment, and then to read about Booker T. Washington, the biggest sellout of them all. Oh, he was getting money from whites, and he was getting money from blacks. He was getting money from whites to support his rhetoric that he could feed to black people. Study that, Miss Olivia. Study how they sold us out. And they still are in existence today. It hasn't stopped. The ones that you don't hear about, who did magnificent things, you're not going to hear about them because they're not part of that little 1% that came here with money. Because remember, Africa was a rich country. Still a rich country. I'm sorry, a continent. Very, very rich. But I'm tired now. I am writing a book. I wanted to come over to this sector of YouTube, and I wanted to hear what my brothers and sisters were speaking on. And 95% is nothing but vlogger on vlogger, black on black hate. And hate is a very strong word. Hate. They hate themselves. They don't value themselves. And they spew that hate onto others. And I'm going to leave you with this, young ones. Be careful who you let in your ears. Be careful of the words that you let in your spirit. Don't find yourself following someone that reduces you to a bitch or a whore. The vloggers that are out here doing the thing ain't got a result to calling somebody a bitch and a whore. That just shows how limited their vocabulary is. Or it shows that they don't know how to respectfully articulate what they're trying to say. So Miss Olivia, why you name her that? Look at her eyes. Don't she look like Olivia? Remember that was in The Color Purple? One of my favorite movies. One of my big favorite movies. And I never forget that when I saw your name. Why you name her Olivia? Look at her. Don't she look like a Olivia? She got them old eyes. I promised you all I was going to break this book down on language. There are over 99 languages spoken. On laws, on who they apply to. Rita, please exercise your rights. Please. Because if you don't, Sean is going to keep on doing it and keep on doing it and keep on doing it. And those women behind him are going to keep on doing it. They so stupid that they have been verified. And if any of you all know, when you go to been verified, it is illegal. You are supposed, it's really supposed to be used by landlords or by jobs so they can do a background check on the person. It's not meant for you to go on there and find out the person's business, who lives in their house, where they live at, how many people live in the house, how many kids they have. It's not meant for that. And when you hit that accept button, you hit that with the understanding that if it's used other than a background check for a job or for a landlord, you can go to jail. And Outspoken One on her page, which she probably deleted it all, showed that been verified had been used. For Shelly to sit up and say everybody should download call recorder on their phone, she's telling all you all to break the law. Any state you live in, it is illegal. It is illegal to audio record anyone without their permission. So you all in Club Chat are following someone that if you go to jail, they're going to put some money on your books. They're going to come up with a GoFund to bail you out of jail. And I hope the king was listening. Because like I told you, you never know who's sitting in your chat. I let Brother Jay know. I got ex-police officers. Don't you all pay attention when I show you my jewelry that I have a police star on me? Don't you pay attention? I didn't hide from you all. You don't know. So if you think what I'm telling you is wrong and you want to listen to Shelly Shells, keep on listening. You better learn the law. Now, D. Ramsey, I want you to pick up the Torah. And I want you to pick up The Secret Origins of Judaism and read about the Kabbalah. I might come back when I find my copy of the Kabbalah and read it to you so you know what you're talking about. unless you call yourself working some type of witchcraft. But see, the Most High told you he X'd that out. He X'd all that out. Because you demons are going to fall. Seven stars, like I said, I got much respect for you. No, I'm not showing any pity or anything like that. I know what it's like to be violated. And then to have it spread all over YouTube like that, and to hear Shelly make a threat to kill Sean, and now she over there with them. I just hope T.S. Madison is watching her back. I really do. I really, really do. Because some people, their energy will block your blessings. And if she's over there telling them, oh, it's an application, and all you got to do is download it, and every time you have a conversation with somebody, you can record it. When they sit up, VS and all them sit up and play recordings that they made of people, they just broke the law. Why won't you all put these people in jail? Either you working with them, or it's some type of code on YouTube that you don't put people in jail when they break the law. Anytime somebody plays back a recording that you did not agree to, they just broke the law. You can sue them. My name is Sue. Break the law on me. I am a Leo. I do not stop until justice is done. Break the law on me, and I'm going to sue the draws off of you. I don't have to pay for an attorney. Please, 7 stars. Please, Rita. Please, Fabe. Please, get these degenerates off of YouTube. It took me sharing. Well, I stayed up to damn near the sun came up, screen recording, club chat, and all the shit they said, and put it on Twitter. That's why his page was closed down. But see, if it's back up, I didn't put it all. I only put 2 screenshots on there. I got more. You want to know why his page was closed? Because of that.